I have so many books for this video, I literally can't even hold them all for the thumbnail. Hi guys, today I'm going to show off all of the books I got over the Christmas period. See, I've been pretty good at not really buying books the past few months, and I didn't even ask for many books on my Christmas list this year. I was mainly wanting things like video games and just trying to decrease the amount of books I bought, but somehow I've ended up with what must be at least 20 books, probably more. But there are some reasons why it's so many, which I will get on to. But first, I'm just going to talk through some of the ones I bought myself in the past couple of months. So like since October, I have picked up a couple. In the Tesco 2 for £7 deal, which I can never resist looking at, I picked up Tower of Dawn by Sarah J Maas, which is the next book in the Throne of Glass series, kind of. It's like linked to it, and I picked this up just after finishing Queen of Shadows because I really love that, so I thought I know I'm going to want it eventually, I may as well pick it up while it's cheap. And I gotta say, the cover's pretty gorgeous. I'm not going into detail about what this book is about, or really what too many of them are about, else this video will be too long. I also picked up Lily and the Octopus by Stephen Rowley, which I had to pick up because it's got a massive Dachshund, Dachshund sausage dog, which are some of my absolute favourite dogs, and I don't know what this is about, but it was on my wish list because I think I heard someone talk about it. But it's one of those amazing like person dog friendship stories. One of them's probably gonna die, but I really love books narrated by dogs. I discovered that last year, and it's definitely something I want to go more into in 2018, and just, oh my god, he's so cute, and I think this will tear my heart out, and I'm ready for it. I also picked up some books in the 3 for £10 deal on Amazon because again I can't resist looking at it, and it's kind of stupid, but I picked up the Christmasaurous by Tom Fletcher, which I was hoping to read over the Christmas period but I didn't get round to, but I'm glad I have it anyway because I'll definitely read it next year. And this is all about a boy who is disabled and in a wheelchair, and he gets a dinosaur for Christmas. That's all I know, but it's like a middle grade children's book, and Amy read it last year and really loved it, so I'm not going to get to this for a while now, but I'm still happy I have it. Then I picked up the Bane Chronicles by Cassandra, Clare and a couple of other authors. These are all some short stories based around Magnus Bane, and I finished off the main Mortal Instruments and Infernal Devices books in 2017, so I'm really excited to kind of jump into these short stories and then get into Lady Midnight. So I have the Shadowhunter Chronicles somewhere as well, and yes, Magnus Bane's one of my favourite characters, so I'm happy to get this, especially on the cheap. Then I finally picked up 3 Dark Crowns by Kendare Blake, which I've been kind of putting off getting because I just think the UK cover is so ugly. Like, I know they had a different cover for each sister, but I think it's gross. Kind of looks like Twilight. But anyway, this is a series all about like 3 queens who are all heirs to the crown, and they have to like battle each other to get the crown, and I've just heard really positive things about it on BookTube, so I finally wanted to give it a go, hopefully this year, and yes, I hope I like it, and again, I'm glad that I picked it up cheap. I also found Holding Up the Universe by Jennifer Niven for £2 in a charity shop in pretty good condition, so I'm excited to get into this. I wasn't sure about it because there was a lot of like controversy when it first came out because the Goodreads blurb made it sound really offensive, but I also have All the Bright Places on my shelf somewhere, so I would love to kind of see what I think of All the Bright Places and then hopefully get into this because it's one I've been intrigued by for a while, so I thought while it was so cheap and in good condition, I'll pick it up, and then if I don't like All the Bright Places, I might unhaul it, but either way, I'm glad I have it. And when I was buying presents for people in Waterstones, I picked up this book for myself called Not Working by Lisa Owens. I haven't heard anyone talk about this, which is always kind of fun, but it just seemed to kind of suit my life at the minute because it seems to be about like a recent graduate, like 20-something-year-old, who is working his job and kind of not sure what she wants to do with her life and is kind of battling all the things that happen when you become a proper adult and join the working world and all that kind of stuff. So it's like she quits her job and I think becomes a freelancer and is panicking, and it just seems really interesting and kind of like suits the current life state I'm in, and pretty short, so I'm intrigued by this. I'll probably get to this quite soon. Right, and now on to the Christmas presents. I got 2 from my parents this year because, like I said, I wasn't really asking for books, but the first one is Godsgrave. I always think it's Godsgrave. Godsgrave by Jay Kristoff, which is the sequel to Nevernight, and I tried picking up Nevernight a couple of months ago and couldn't get into it because I found the audiobook really hard to follow, and it's something I want to read physically, but I did like the book a lot. I just needed the time to read it physically, but I wanted this ASAP because I have the hardback in Nevernight. I think it's beautiful, and I also think this is beautiful, so I just wanted to get matching covers, and that's kind of the only reason I have this. And then I also got the beautiful Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the illustrated edition. I have all the illustrated editions of the Harry Potter books and I really love them so far. I just think they had a whole new layer to rereading the series, and I probably won't read this cover to cover in the same way I read the other ones, but I just wanted to like have it to flick through and look at all the beautiful art. It is a different artist to the other one, but I think it's just as beautiful, and I'm really glad that I can add this to my collection. And then Amy got me quite a few books for Christmas. Well, I say quite a few. Amy got me loads of books for Christmas, but there is a reason behind it, and that's partly why there's so many books in this haul. But the first one is Graffiti by Savannah Brown. She's a YouTuber that I like, and I've liked quite a lot of her poetry that she's done on her channel, and I've always wanted her poetry book, and now I finally have it, so I'm really excited by this. I just think it's really sweet of Amy to kind of think of this, and I've been getting more into modern poetry, or at least wanting to get more into modern poetry. So yeah, I'm really happy that I have this, and I'm excited to get around to it, so thank you, Amy. She also got me Giant Days Volume 5, which again, I love Giant Days so much. I have Volume 4 I think sat on my shelf, and I've read the first 3, and I kind of want to reread like all of them to get the full effect of the newer ones, because I love this series so much. It's about a female friendship at university, 3 really quirky friends. It's got really like out there but hilarious humour, and again, I'm just really happy to have this, so thank you, Amy, again. And then one of the main things that she got me is this crazy huge box set of Jacqueline Wilson books, which is so sweet because she knows that I've been trying to like slowly recollect all the Jacqueline Wilson books, because I got rid of them at some point in my life, and it's stupid because they really like mean a lot to me when I was a kid and got me into reading. So yeah, she got me this amazing box set that has loads of them in. I won't read them all out because you can see for yourself if I turn the spines that way. A lot of these were my like absolute favourites when I was a kid. I loved Bad Girls and Secrets and all this kind of stuff, so this was really thoughtful, and I did have a couple of these already in my like slow collecting, but they were all pre-owned and pretty tatty, so it's really nice to have them all new here, and I'm just really excited by this. So yes, thank you so much, Amy. This was so thoughtful and sweet, and it's nice to have it in like a pretty box set as well. And then I did some Christmas shopping a few days later after Christmas Day to spend some like book money I had, things like that. So the first couple I picked up were Nowhere Girls by Amy Reed, because this seems really hyped on BookTube recently, and I don't know too much of what it's about, but I know it's like a group of girls, kind of make like a feminist group at their high school, because I think a girl is raped, no one believes her and that kind of thing, so they want to make a stand. Feminism and female friendship, which I don't read enough of, so I was really excited to see this in the shop and wanted to pick it up straight away. And then I also picked up Winged Jones by Katherine Webber, which I know Amy has already had and she absolutely loved it in 2017, but I wanted to get my own copy because it's just the most beautiful thing in the entire world, and I'm so sure I'm going to love it just like Amy did, because everything she said about it really made me want to pick it up. It's just the prettiest book in the world, and if I don't like it then I will pass it along to someone else who will, but I really just wanted to get my own copy, so I finally did that. Then the last few books to talk about are ones which I found at the very end of my shopping trip in a big box set, all for £12, which is crazy. It wasn't necessarily books I was looking for, but ones I want anyway, and that is the Poison Study series, The Chronicles of Ixia, apparently, by Maria V. Schneider. I know that these have had a fair bit of hype on BookTube recently. I know Reagan from Peruse Project has been reading them, and I think a few friends of mine have, like Leah and Maddie and B, but I could be making that up. But either way, it seems like I've heard a lot of people talking about it, and it's just made me really intrigued by it, so I definitely wanted to pick it up anyway, and to see all the books like this for £12, I was like, even if I read the first couple and don't really like them, that would have normally cost me about £16. You know, I would have no like problem with owning all these books for that price, because they're books I want to read and that I think I will get round to. Why not? My camera just died, so sorry if the angle is a little bit different, but yeah, I'm just surrounded by these books, and I'm not going to do the thing of picking them all up at the end, because with the Jacqueline Wilson box set and the Poison Study box set, it's just so many books. But anyway, I will leave all the information about the books down below. Let me know what books you got for Christmas or recently that you're really excited to read. I would love to know. And if you have any recommendations of which of these books I should get to first, then also let me know. Hopefully I won't do a book haul till my birthday, because this is plenty of books to keep me going for a while, especially considering my current TBR. So hopefully no more book hauls from me till my birthday, or even later, I don't know. But anyway, I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!